For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung.
Miami has come, the greatest football team.
What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of the 31-yard line. Play of the game, first throw of the game. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Now, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 2.
Let's go.
In motion, it's Waddle. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's ground.
After that short run, I'm a little bit closer to the first down mark. You're going to need to create more running room on the ground. They plan on extending this drive.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face third and a yard.
Here we go. Let's go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be knocked down behind the line. This defense is fired up to start the game. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. First play, and May goes to the air. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. It's immediately taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
41-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On play action, here's May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. And this is Travion Henderson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on third down is made. And that is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
Bryce Beringer.
On fourth down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 11-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go.
They'll go with the counter on first down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Y'all gotta pop my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We better know Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about Rangers.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this out to the left flat. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Dolphins.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now.
They run again with Wright. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
Kyle Duggar on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Receiver in motion, headed left. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Again, it's Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 14 on that gain of 14 first down, New England.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's able to push through the tackles to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
All right, here we go, throw it.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
No, what's that?
On 2nd down, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
1st and 10.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
May to throw again. And he's close to another 1st down. First down just shy of the marker.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
As the Dolphins
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
What's that?
Here's May again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this drive's going to continue. He's taking down. They are set up with 1st and goal
at the 9-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Here we go, throw it.
Off the play fake, here's May. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score! Touchdown, Patriots!
Touchdown, Patriots!
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this up past the 20.
Dolphins take
That's
over
where they'll set up shop.
at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set, 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and less than a yard. As they try to run it here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Miami.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
They'll come up here. First and 10.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good. It'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hill brought in motion. Now a give up the middle. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up
at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end from that. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
On first down, a run for right. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Miami. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT is good and good. The Dolphins move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready, what's that?
Off the bootleg. Here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing on second down. May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 32-yard line.
Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hill brought in motion. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down and 18.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd and a long way to go.
Here we go, set.
In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. It's right down there, making things difficult. Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he pushed it.
The kick
No
is
good. That is wide to the right. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Patriots 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground. About 7.
Down at the 45-yard
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Once more, it's Henderson. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 45 yards. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 45 yards.
First down and goal to go.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. And he's not going to get in. He'll lose yardage. They push him back.
40-yard loss on the play.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Ravion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. His 12th touchdown of the year. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. To get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Hill look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long.
Ready? Have the 60, have the 60.
Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it.
4 yards.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down.
That's number 40 on the season for him.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll take this down inside 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
But you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see some. Life just slows you down. Your body gets acting down. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you think about those memories that's happening like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you can't have enough. You still feel paralyzed about some friends just having kids ain't had enough. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love?
Now this time they'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. And here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Pieces field position to start this drive.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here goes tonight.
We'll go play action with May. This ball back away. That's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Here goes tonight. Diddy, what's up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get get this all the way up near midfield. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is May. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
First down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
May to the air once more. That's complete to Diggs. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the mark.
It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now it's Dobbins. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll take this one in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Patriots.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't got long enough. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. So much the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are whole. Broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Oh man, say you stupid. You be like,
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen coming for White. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Hill brought in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
The
Extra
kicker
point
on
try
for the extra
forthcoming.
point.
It's up
The kick
and
is
good.
good.
And the Dolphins go up on 7, 28-21.
21.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
Mario Douglas on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Hey, he's coming to you. He's coming to you. What's that? Hey.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They converge on it quickly. You only get a couple Marcus Jones is there to make the stop.
It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, here's May. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard
That first
line.
down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jalen Pope that time. 3rd down coming up.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of spark.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Patriots first down.
It's a gain of 14
And the
yards.
offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And he finds some space. Tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle, it's Henderson. He'll take this forward for about a yard. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
At the 31.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
37-yard line.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
He'll look deep here for Diggs. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponents going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
That will tie the game, 28 all.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be taken in at the 2. Get across the 20. Mark them at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. It's taken in. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Dolphins first down.
That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down, Miami.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Go! Hot, hot.
Now a give on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
49-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. On the give, it's right. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Set. Go!
Here's a toss, right side. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
He was taken down behind.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he's a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Ready?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set. 60
Hill
by 6,
brought in
60
motion.
by 6. Ready, ready?
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion. It's just one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision.
The field goal is good.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
On the return, here comes Gibson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here goes tonight.
On the hand of Henderson. And he searches for a gain of about 5.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here goes tonight.
They'll try the left side with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Down behind the line of
He
scrimmage.
sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, New England.
That's good.
It took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight. Ready, what's that?
Throwing is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
No, what's that? Ready, what's that?
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
18.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up 4th down. Patriots ready for the punt. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback
over 1st and 10
to the 20-yard
their
line.
own 20-yard line.
Ready, set. Set. Get up.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was tackled.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Okay, ready?
Following the penalty, they'll run it. Down the sideline, past the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
A tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run with Wright. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
On the coverage.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately in this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Vikings, go!
They'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Made out on 1st and 10. Has completed to Douglas. And he'll be taken down all the way up as a 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20. And a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
From out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender bodying his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 10.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. That's number 7 so far in this one.
14
and a first down.
That's good.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's Henderson. And he's brought it down. Gain of the
Henderson, the ball carrier. Chop Robinson on the tackle. A gain of 2.
From
Brings
the
up
38
2nd
now,
and 8
here comes
at the
2nd and 8.
38-yard line.
Here goes tonight.
We'll go play action with May. Who rounds another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground. Work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. This is the first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because
that one, take it in. Touchdown, Patriots. A game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Is good. Makes the score Patriots 35, Dolphins 34.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
I want the money, the bag, the food, the bag, the currency stacking it up. The mother freedom to live, the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking? I could point it down, so much that's around, better settle down. No one do it that, though they send a hound by me in that.
Ready, ready.
He'll have a Dolphins first down. As the tackle's made at about the 43-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor pay off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup play.
Shy of midfield. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
yards.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that was a first down.
33-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 33, here's second and 9.
Go!
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
27. And it's first and goal.
First down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Ready! 6! Ready, ready!
A run on first and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for
The
2.
Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Hill brought in motion. Hill drops the throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Patriots 35.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here goes that.
Off the play fake, it's made. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there.
He was
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go!
On the ground, this is right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading his reaction. From the snap, he was attacking. Beats the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Back on the ground and back to right. Space to run. Inside the 20. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
A gain of 19
They'll
yards.
get 19 out of that play. Good for a Dolphins first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Second and 10.
Come on, take go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle.
Makes the score.
It's good.
43.
A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Go show them it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's
Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll drop to throw. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 17
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10.
Plenty of
at the
time, plus
48-yard
2
line.
timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Keep rolling, man. Keep rolling. They can't stop us. Keep rolling.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The throw here is complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
What's that? What's that?
To throw on 1st down is May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
What's that?
They'll keep it on the ground. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go, set. What's that?
To throw is May. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Patriots.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Here is 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
To throw now, May. And this will be a touchdown. They're within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And of course now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta have it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
The last touchdown, that was only half the battle. Now they've got to get the 2-point conversion to tie this game up.
For a 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And this is close. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth, as the kickoff comes. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll stick to the ground. They'll mark them down at the 44-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Dolphin first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Here's first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hut.
He'll run. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down. The timeout comes. Whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here comes Wilson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight. Nitty, what's up?
Off the play fake, here's May. Fires left sideline, that is complete. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 52 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's Dobbins. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
There, what's that?
On the ground, here is Henderson. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Down at the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Here now, third and 5.
Here we go, set.
Here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. He's getting at the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First down.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does to Mike is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
They'll run with Henderson. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Off the bootleg. Here's May. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, Patriots.
The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. Now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Hill brought in motion. Now a first throw here in overtime. Room to run past the 30. Down the sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
Huge play there in overtime. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Miami.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Argentina.
Hill brought in motion. Of the gun, here's a handoff. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
That's another
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Miami.
35-yard line.
What a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. Third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Ready up.
Third down. 3 to go.
Set.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's caught. It's the tight end comeback. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Dolphins first down.
That's another Dolphins.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with him.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
Hill brought in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Dolphins.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Okay, ready?
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Set up. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Set up.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Miami.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line. Dial up your best offensive play and go win this game now.
His kick is good. That ties the game.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
You ready to speak? You ready to go? Go now.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds here. It's only a gain of a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
May to throw on 2nd down. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd down.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's got it. The 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. New England going to take their 2nd time out, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's 1st and 10. To throw again is May. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Here's May again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. In a bubble. Receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receiver's saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get a few yards on this return over first and 10. The 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Pat's going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man, Westbrook Akine. They're going to catch this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
22 yards.
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39, they come up on first and 10.
70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete.
The pass is very stout. Intended for bring up
second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Back to the air once more on second down. This one not quite on target. Too much and one falls and incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And third down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and
nowhere to go. He is taken down. So that's going to be it. It was a game that did not lack for highlights. In the end, 4 quarters and an overtime session couldn't break the deadlock. This game ends in a tie. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.